Hello everyone, welcome to Cricketing Eye. We are really happy today, and the reason is we had a pretty good match. Bit disappointed that West Indies lost, but I think for Test cricket, for cricket in general, the last match was as good as the first one. The only reason I still believe West Indies lost the match was they couldn't handle the new ball. And if they could have handled the first hour with the new ball better, especially against Stuart Broad, they could have ended up drawing this and might had the chance to win this series. They still have it, but drawing going 1-0 up in the last match would have been a great thing for them. So let us go through what happened with Varun Kumar on the final day. What do you think? Where did the West Indies lose the match? New ball or just like mentally they had lost it much before?
Obviously, with the new ball and the way they were playing, they were never looked confident of playing this day out. They started quite poorly with the ball, and in fact, they were horrible, as you could imagine, with their fielding and catching also during their
Poor
fielding
body
time.
language.
Poor body language in this test game, and then the top order just went to Broad's new ball magic. There's something about like you can say they were never looked that confident to look after that Broad's spell and that initial spell of Broad that really put England in driving seat. And it was just matter of that first hour of that bowling initial spell. They
I
must
think
have.
Chris Woakes
Uh,
supported Broad as well, pretty well.
Obviously, he was
Yeah.
bowling very well too, and but you can say Broad like he was full charge for this game because he missed that first Test match and he really wanted to prove his point also,
Yeah,
and this was
looked
the
very fresh as
best
well.
you can very fresh, and this was you can say was the best setup for him to prove himself that he is still one of the best for England cricket team.
But I think West Indian fans will be very, very disappointed because firstly, England declared pretty late on the second day, which I believe was a wrong
Right.
decision. And they had the whole day washed out, but they still couldn't bat like 70 odd overs to save this match. It's not like they had to bat like 100 plus overs. So if you can't bat 70 plus overs on this wicket, track was pretty good to bat on. It wasn't like it's a minefield where you can't bat.
Exactly.
Some balls are keeping low.
Mhm.
With the new ball, there was a bit of uneven bounce, but apart from that, as we saw with the 100 odd partnership, the Blackwood and Brooks had, there was nothing much in the pitch.
Yeah, the way Brook and Blackwood batted, just showed the other batsmen that how they should have batted. I mean, especially the batsman like Shai Hope, he's disappointing right now, and he's letting down the team because he's the one who's capable of scoring runs. We know what talent he's carrying, but right now he's not coming out with his best of performance, and he need to pull up his socks now because as we know that next test match will be a decider. So he played like Chayo. They must come out and they must need to perform really well. And more to that, I also believe that somewhere West Indies team, they whenever they are performing well, they're not coming up well as a team. Like some individual is coming up and doing something. Like in first game, it was Blackwood in first test match. He scored 95 runs. Otherwise, in that game also the opener disappointed in the second inning. Same thing happened in this game. So
So they're not
somewhere
playing as a team, you mean? It doesn't
they're not
show
playing.
up
Yeah,
like they're playing as a unit,
exactly.
you
That
mean?
intent is missing, and what I believe that somewhere, you know, they are always look as a attackers, but they are not attacking also. Getting my point? This somewhere they're getting into shell. They're getting into a shell, like especially in coding, they had that pressure of that we have to survive. They were not looking that natural on
I
field,
think
especially on
I
the
think
fourth day.
as you said, with the new ball, neither they were forward, neither they were
Yeah,
back. They were stuck
correct,
on the
correct.
crease. That
They were
made the
stuck. They
job
were stuck
easier for
totally.
Stuart Broad because he could bowl same line and length pretty much every over. They were not attacking, they were not defending well. If you look at Braithwaite, who's most experienced among these batsmen, he gets out pretty much same fashion almost every match.
Same pressure. exactly.
playing
Every match.
across and just not coming on the front foot, which is just basics, while you're playing in England, like what Virat Kohli did couple of years back. He was always out of his crease just to make sure he can cover swing as much as possible. So they couldn't do that. So I think England deserved to win. And with the
Yeah,
Shai,
England deserve to win,
do you
definitely.
believe Shai Hope should play the next match?
No, no, definitely he must play. He's one of the mainstay of the batting lineup, but he need to come out. He need to just leave behind this performance now. He should not think much about what he he missed in first two games. He must look forward and he come out positively. We all know that he is one of the best batsmen in current West Indian team, and he need to come up with some big score. That will be very beneficial for himself, also for the team, also, and that is what the you can say demand of the hour for West Indies cricket.
Well, I personally disagree. I don't think he should play any other match because he's averaging 26 over 33 matches or something. For his talent, for his skills, his experience, that's not even worth playing in, I would say, Afghanistan. Like averaging 26 over such a long period of time with just 200s, I don't think he deserves to play any other match. And I think like Joe Danley, he should be dropped for good. That's my personal view. And the other thing
But the
which
problem,
we think is the thing with West Indies, we have replacements for Shai Hope. We have people waiting in the wings who can come in. Brooks can bat at number three. Chase can come up higher. Holder can come at number 7 or 6. He's batting at number 8, which is very low for him.
I do agree with this fact that Holder is batting uh, quite lower in the batting order. He should come up. At least he should come at number 6, and he's a very capable batsman. And Holder, like, or whenever he is coming, he's always batting with the tail. So he never left with any option whether he's just defending or just attacking, but he never get a chance to build up his innings. And we know that he can play a long innings. He got a double century in Test match, and that too against England only. So he's a capable batsman, no doubt about that, and he must bat up order. And about Sai Hope, I still believe he must play. He should play the next game, and uh,
Let's
and I'm
hope.
sure that he will. Let's
Let's
hope
hope
for the best
because
because Sai,
we all like. I personally like Shai Hope, but I think you
Hope
know
Hope is carrying
everyone
his
should.
name. The hope,
Yeah.
there is a hope. With
And with
hope
the
is
other
always there is a
batsmen,
hope.
I think the new talent looks pretty comfortable, and both the innings he has
Right.
batted well. Chase is doing well the whole series with the bat and ball. So West Indies have a lot of positives to take out from this match
Not a
as well.
positive, but they need to click as a team. Right now they are clicking as an individual. They need to perform,
And they
and
need
I'm
to
sure
play
this
fitter
West.
bowlers as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
They were
you can't
there
have.
at the start. The way Gabriel started this test match, so they were short of one bowler straight away.
Yeah,
So they need to play like proper fit player, and definitely Gabriel will definitely going to replace because he was not looking
yeah.
fit in this
We
game.
will go through who should play in the next match, before
Right.
the match. But right now, what do you think of Ben Stoke? Man of the match once again, best batsman once again, got all the breakthroughs once again in the first inning as well. He got Braithwaite out, who looked good for 100. Is it one-man team or is it just we watching something
This
special?
well, I will say that the kind of performance he's performing right now, especially this test game, it was like Ben Stokes versus West Indies, and the way he's performing, we can say like he's not an ordinary human being. He's a different. He's altogether different class. I mean, he batted first inning, he scored 176. Second inning, he came as an opener. He was again looking to score another century, but because it was need of hour to declare the team, he remained unbeaten around 78. He got crucial 2 wickets in second inning, especially he was the one who got the wicket of Blackwood, and that changed the whole scenario for England. And we know, and
I think he looked the
apart
only
from that,
bowler.
and best thing, he look he always and he's always a partnership breaker. Whenever he comes, he always take some wickets. He always brings some. kind of spring in field within the team also. And apart from batting and bowling, we know what capable fielder he is. He's
And I
complete
think
all-round
if we
cricketer.
take out Ben Stokes, it's like the match, pretty much match of equal teams, I would say, in terms of
Exactly,
talent, because both have weak batting lineup, both have good
exactly.
all-rounders, Holder and Stokes, both have, I would say, average bowling attack, because Anderson is past his peak and Broad is, you can say, is on and off. In England, he is a threat, but outside England, he's nothing much. And the new spinner Dombas is he's talented, but he's very young.
He's very,
So I
yeah, but
think
he looks
just
good.
Ben
He got a
Stokes
good
has
drift.
been the
He got a
difference.
good turn. Yeah, Ben Stokes is a big difference. If we take out Ben Stokes, definitely the whole team will have the same characters. Like both teams struggling with their opening partnership. Both teams like if Westindies have someone like reliable as Chase in between, so they have Root, but you cannot depend on Butler that much because the way Butler is not able to make big runs. So
Another
they are
story,
same
Butler.
another story.
He's been,
But there is one more fact I want to tell
yeah,
you that there is
sure.
one guy that is Sam Curran. Sam
Yeah.
Curran, he's holding a unique record whenever he's
What's
playing
that?
in England. I mean, he played so far 8 Test matches in England for England, and in all those 8 Test matches, England have won. So somewhere this
Lucky
he's
charm.
working as a lucky charm for, yeah.
Yeah.
And see, got a chance to play this crucial game, and again
I think he
his
also
lucky
got some
he,
crucial wickets with the,
he
newish
got
ball.
crucial wicket, and where he come to ball, the best like for the right hander, he's always bringing the ball in,
Yeah.
and that is always troubling. That
And
so
sometimes lack
and
of
he looks
pace
good.
helps.
That's so. He got
Yeah.
one like I guess in first inning only he got shy of off cutter only
Yeah.
that caught behind. So, but overall, we somehow still I believe that this Test match was full of good cricket. Only the last day we were disappointed with
And
the intent of West Indies cricket.
I think in
Yeah,
4 days we have pretty much everything, good
yeah,
batting, good
everything,
bowling,
everything.
like match changing every now and
We,
then, every session
we
different.
got everything. We got
Yeah.
good partnership. We got good bowling style. We got good shower also during that one day
Yeah.
off.
Everything.
So we got everything.
Proper test cricket, I would say.
Proper test cricket. But it's
Yeah.
a good result because now the even the series is poised at 1-1. It's going to be like a final match for the third Test match. So it's going to
Yeah.
be very interesting. But I still believe West Indies cricket is looking much better as compared to last 2 3 years. They looking as a good unit, but they need to
Especially
perform
since
as a
Holder
unit.
came in as a
Yeah.
captain. Yeah.
Yes, Holder is doing a tremendous job, no doubt about that. And it's a good. It's see earlier whenever
Number two
West
test
Indies were
all-rounder as
traveling,
well. So
yeah, he was number one before the start of the series, and that is a very, you can say, a record, a very honor for him, and he
to be
deserved to.
compared to
He
Ben
always
Stokes
performed.
in this era is,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think
and
there's
this is
anyone
we
who
are
can come.
witnessing, and we are very lucky that we are witnessing two good all-rounders playing each other against each other and like Ben Stoke and Holder. So that is like you can say the USP of this series. You know,
Let's hope this
this
rivalry continues in the last match because Stokes had some fitness
definitely.
issue. Hopefully he's fit and we have like
Yeah,
full strength team because it's going to be a pretty close one, I think. Because I don't think West Indies
definitely. And
talent is
I
like,
really want it should, the weather remains clear for all 5 days because we want to see a good cricket,
yeah,
competitive cricket. And I'm sure both teams will come hard in this final test match. And I'm not going to miss a single ball for this test match because this is
me
like
too.
a very good. I'm going to stick with the TV. I'm not going to leave any single delivery for this
Yeah.
particular game.
Anyways,
Yeah,
congrats to English team for winning this one, keeping the series
definitely.
alive,
Yeah.
keeping everyone's hope alive, whoever follows English cricket. Let's come back on the ICC T20 World Cup announcement in our next video. And thanks for joining us, Varun. Thanks for listening us.
Pleasure,
And
pleasure.
please
Yeah.
subscribe to our channel. Please support us and see you guys next time. Thank you, Varun. Thanks.
Thank you.